What is going on, guys? What a head scratcher of a day. We have been up, down, around, all over in the cryptocurrency market. We're going to be going over what on earth is actually going on. We're going over the news. We're going to be talking about ETH proof of work and just the overall bearish sentiment and where I personally think we're going to go next. If you do like that sort of thing, then stay sticking around, right? Leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know how you feel today in this wild, rough market that we are in. And yeah, let's jump straight into it. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice because, hey, I'm just a guy, right? Just a guy. We're just a couple of guys hanging out, guys and girls hanging out, talking about crypto. So don't base any financial decisions on this because that would be a bit crazy. You got to do your own research in this market, all right? What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in. It's awesome to see you all, guys. 31 of you already viewing. It's awesome. Smash the like button. I do enjoy doing these lives. Let me know in the comment section that you enjoy this. And let's jump straight into it. So first of all, look at this. $442 million worth of wrecked liquidations in the last 24 hours. And the funny thing is this morning, it's not funny. It's not funny. This morning, they were long liquidations, right? Because the price of Bitcoin was tumbling out of nowhere. This is the day chart. So we went all the way down as low as 18.2, right? Liquidations to the max, long liquidations. Now we're having exactly the opposite. They're all short liquidations. Everything coming into the market is now a short liquidation because people get over leveraged too quickly. Now, I leverage trade. I talk about leverage trading. I have partnerships with leverage trading accounts like BitGet. I use them myself. You can sign up to them down there in the description if you want to. $4,400 worth of deposit bonuses plus trade with zero fees. Absolutely awesome, right? I use them myself. But don't go over leverage. Don't go crazy with your leverage. Like the market as a whole, wildly over leveraged thinking the market was going to bounce. They got liquidated all the way down and then wildly over leveraged again thinking the market was going to go lower. And it's just, it's crazy, right? Just repeating the same things over and over. And what it is basically people chasing pumps and people chasing dumps. Rather than having a narrative stuck in their head because they've done their research, they are going on essentially the mainstream narrative. All right, cool. The price this morning or overnight, wherever you were, the price dumps by, what was it, like $1,000, $2,000? It dumps. And then after it dumps, people start jumping in and shorting the market because they're absolutely adamant it's going to go lower. Then the market does the opposite thing. And then they go over leveraged again, longing the market. It's just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. And if you are doing that, the definition of madness is just doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome, right? So that's literally what the market is doing right now. That's why we're having these super volatile swings, and it's going to keep happening the more people get over leveraged. You can use leverage in a safe manner, 3x leverage, 5x leverage, maybe even 10x leverage at a push, but you don't need to go 100x leverage. You don't need to do that sort of thing. You need to be able to sustain the position. One way that I've used leverage in the past is simply if I don't want to have too much exposure to one platform, if I know I have the money to back up an account, I can move, let's say, a smaller amount of money to that account, and I can trade in the same way I could on the spot market on another exchange, right? And then that way I'm kind of just leveling out my risk by not being too exposed to one exchange. That's a way you can use leverage and a way you don't have to move around your money so much, right? But don't get over leveraged in the market. Stay safe out there. And this is wild, right? We've had a wild swing in the market going all the way down. How low was that? Just today we went 6.3% down, but also 5.3% up. Wild. Down, we went up $1,000 in the last few hours. Absolutely insane. So Bitcoin is basically still just trending in the same region. This morning I woke up and I saw that Bitcoin was down in my buy zone, so I bought some more Bitcoin. It's as simple as that. I bought it when the market was scared. I got it at around 18.7. I alerted my Patreon that I did that. Of course, I alert them whenever I make any of these sorts of trades. If you want to sign up, there is a link down there. Totally up to you. You can come over and chat to me. You can chat to the moderators. We can talk about where we think the market's going to go, all of that sort of good stuff. But that's all. I just buy when the market gets super scared. I sell when the market gets euphoric with Bitcoin. And that's just what I keep doing, right? Anyway, so we got the Bitcoin chart. We got Ethereum continuing to drop today, but also pumping here. A nice little bounce here of also 5.5%, 6%, which is great. And yeah, lovely to see. But overall, we are still in a bear market. So please, please be safe in this market. Going over to some news today, we got Goldman Sachs bearish macro outlook puts Bitcoin at risk of crashing to 12,000. Now, the only reason why I want to bring this up is because we're going to continue to see big institutions bringing out this sort of news when the market thinks we're going to go lower, right? Shout out to my people who drink fizzy water because it's the best. But the mainstream media is going to continue with these sorts of things. Institutions are going to continue with these sorts of things because I believe that they are just trying to manipulate the market in order to get Bitcoin lower so they can buy more, right? I'm in it for the long term, and I do think it's going to continue to happen. So keep an eye out for these. And again, if Bitcoin does crash to 12,000 or to 10,000 or whatever the people who think Bitcoin is going lower in the comment section, which it very well might do, I just want to remind you guys that if you buy, let's say your aim is to buy one Bitcoin. This is pure speculation, pure example, right? You want to buy one Bitcoin. So you buy it today at 20,000, right? You buy it up here, you buy half a Bitcoin here, right? And then, cool, you wait. This is just an example, right? And then you wait until it crashes down to 10,000, which everyone thinks it's gonna, or 12,000, right? 10,000 for argument's sake. You buy the other half of a Bitcoin, and now you have yourself a whole Bitcoin at 15K. That's the importance of dollar cost averaging. Of course, I do it on a much different scale. I do more investments as we go down, but that's it, right? You got a 15K Bitcoin and you mitigated your risk of missing out on the downside by not buying it all at the top. And you also mitigated your risk of it never actually reaching your price target down there at the bottom by buying some, by just simply dollar cost averaging. So that's how I look at it. And I think that's exactly what they're doing. And I think they're pushing people to be more and more fearful in this market. We do have 22 likes right now and we've got 80 people viewing. Come on, guys, just smash that like button. I will come over to the chat. I'll come over to the chat, and you guys can ask any questions. I will answer any questions you guys might have. So if you just smash up the like button, it will really help to get this video out to more people. I also want to know if you guys are enjoying live streams, if you prefer a live stream, if you don't. If you do like it, then smash up that like button to let me know to do more live streams, and that really will help me do more live streams and let me know that I'm doing the right thing here. Anyway, moving on, we have the Fed rate hike sledgehammer that's in focus now. So after the consumer price index, the CPI data, the print for August came hotter than expected. As such, the market has now fully priced in a minimum of a 75 basis point hike for the Fed funds rate, and it's not discounting the chances of 100 basis points. So we do have coming into the market here, starting tomorrow on the 20th to the 21st, we find out what's happening with the rate hikes, right? And that's pretty much why I think the market is super volatile and everyone's really worried about what's going on, right? Because if we get this 75 basis point, that's not great. But what it could be, and worse, 100, what it could be is getting to the peak, right? We keep hoping that we're getting to the peak, and hopefully this could be the last time. The worse it gets, hopefully we start to turn around at some point, right? So I'm not too worried about this. I think that this is definitely priced in, 75 basis point. 100, I think, is almost priced in. And I was talking about this earlier. I do think that the market is overly worried, right? So they're overly pricing in this bad outcome. So really, if we get 75 or 100, it might actually already be priced into the market. So, pushing us down to around 17K, totally on the cards. Pushing us down for liquidity grabs lower, I also do expect. But I do kind of think that the market may be nearing the bottom. Now, one thing I did speak about in my earlier, I think I was live on my second channel, but I did want to speak about, if we get it on the weekly, maybe it might be easier to see it. Here we go. So we are potentially here, right? We're 300 days into this bear market, which puts us around here. So we still have, if we do play into exactly what happened last time, we do still have a monumental crash to come, right? 50% here, right? That could still be on the cards. That would push us down to around, what? It was around, what would that push us down to? 50% from here would push us, 10K, obviously, duh. It'd push us down to there. And that's possible, right? And then we could stay into that for what happened last time, 133 days. So a third of a month, a third of a year. Don't know what's going on with my brain. A third of a year could happen. But after that, 300% gains. That's why if we crash more, I'm just going to continue to dollar cost average, right? So that's what I see. That's a potential. I don't know if we're going to go that low again, but of course we have to look and examine both sides of the coins always, right? All of those many coins. Now, moving on to a little bit of ETH proof of work. We spoke about this on the channel. I brought you guys as quickly as I possibly could how to grab yourself your free airdrop of Ethereum proof of work. It's crashed insanely since then, right? You still have a bit of money on the cards, on the table. That's let's just check it out. How ETH POW, here we go. I can't remember exactly how much it was when I made the video, but it was significantly more than that. So if you have 10 ETH on your MetaMask, you would now have $60, which is still free money, right? It's still free money. It's still all right, but it has crashed very spectacularly. So hopefully you guys did see that video and you took your profits when you had the opportunity. And then lastly, we have also already spoken about this, but I am a little bit concerned about the SEC looking into Ethereum, right? The SEC looking into Ethereum and potentially classing it as a security because Gary Gensler says that it now passes the Howey test, or potentially passes it, because people are staking in order to definitely or in order to get a return, a guaranteed return, I think. So therefore that classes it as a security, which is annoying, and I don't think that would be very good if they do class it as a security, because then it would basically put all proof of stake coins under the microscope of the SEC, right? So yeah, that's the news really today. Did we have one more piece of news? Oh, apparently there's some hackers that are trying to break Bitcoin as we speak. Now, of course, that would be the worst thing possible to happen for Bitcoin. But as we speak, there isn't really a possibility right now with the technology we have to do that. But I would keep an eye out. These are big time hackers, and imagine they did if they did manage to break the Bitcoin network, it would not be good, right? And that's basically the main issue and worry that I have. And the reason why I'm not 100% in Bitcoin is because there's always a worry of something like this happening. At the end of the day, it is technology, right? So we have to be aware of those sorts of things. Now, some investments that I've made I want to speak about. Of course, I was buying Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin in this little buy region. I also have been just dollar cost averaging it over time. I did also have some Ethereum buys recently as we're going down. Also, over in the stocks and shares world, I've been dollar cost averaging into two miners recently, CleanSpark and Hut8. Hut8 being another miner, Hut8. And the reason why I chose them too is because they're two kind of different companies in the same space. One, Hut8, was it Hut8 or I think, yeah, Hut8 sold, no, Hut8 still holds all of their Bitcoin that they've been mining, and CleanSpark actually sold quite high up in the top, right? So there's two ideas, two sides of the same coin, and I think that gives me good exposure. And the interesting thing about CleanSpark and Hut8, they have really, really nice returns if we were ever to get back to the old all-time high of Bitcoin, right? We can see here, that's $38. This is over a 10x for CleanSpark, and Bitcoin only has about a 3x. So that's a good risk to reward here. I'm, of course, only using money that I can sustain losing. This can stay down for for ages. It could continue to go down. And I'm going to continue to dollar cost average because this risk to reward, I think, is hard to match in our space, right? It's a full company. It's traded on the stock exchange, and a 10x for the old all-time high. Imagine Bitcoin went higher than that. That's why I think this is a good risk to reward for myself. This is for my own risk to reward profile. So please don't do it yourself. Please, if you like the idea, just go and do some research, right? Go and do some research into it. Now, I have recently joined a partnership with Moomoo, and it's wild, but they're giving away 15 free stocks when you fund your account. I met these guys in person. This is a $1 billion company. You can get up to $2,000 when you fund your account. 15 free stocks using the link down there in the description. It's a commission-free professional trading app. You can also trade both pre-market and aftermarket. It's an awesome app, right? If you're in America or Australia, you can sign up using the link down in the description, and you can get up to 15 free stocks. It's an affiliate link. I'm partnered with the channel. They're partnered with my channel. I met them in person over in Florida. If you guys did follow the channel then, I was over in Florida for about a week. I met these guys, and it sounds great, right? So it's something, it's an opportunity for you guys. You could get Apple, you could get Amazon, you could get all of these things. I'm also holding and dollar cost averaging into Amazon through this recessionary period that we're in, because that's a company that I think really is a real profitable company that's going to go up again. So obviously that's just my opinion, but I would take advantage of this. Of course, this isn't going to last for long. And yeah, just sign up, fund your account if you fancy it. Now, with that said, that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over. We do also have the greed and fear sitting in extreme fear. This is all opportunities for buying in my eyes. The bubbles, you know, pretty much everything is red. Apart from Lunar Classic here, up 5.5% on the day. If we do check out Terra, up 5%. Actually, look at that. I draw these lines on this support and resistance here, and we absolutely smashed through it. Again, a really nice retest on the hour here, a retest of that resistance turning into a support and then coming up higher. Interestingly, over on BitGet, you can actually now trade Lunar Classic on the futures market. So you can get up to 25x leverage trading Lunar Classic on BitGet, which is pretty wild, right? So of course, be careful with that, but we could see a lot more volatility come in because of this. And this is an opportunity, right? Because there is a lot of volume that happens on Lunar Classic. So there could be an opportunity there to make some serious gains. BitGet's link is also down there in the description if you fancy signing up to it. But that's about everything that I wanted to go through in today's video. I don't think we have any update from this third wallet. Yeah, he's still just bought on the 16th, so no update there. And that is it. That's all the news, and we can go over to some Q&A. If you guys have any questions, do let me know. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Hamid, check out whale number 57. I will do. That sounds interesting. Let me just scroll up. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to hang out for probably another 5 minutes or so. So yeah, let me know. There's 100 of you guys watching right now. If you do have a second, if you want me to answer questions, then smash up the like button. So I know you want me to answer questions. If not, I can just jump off now. I don't mind. I'm new to live, so I've not really know how exactly it works. Conor Mizen. Sweet name, man. That's a sick first name. I'm down significantly, to be honest, like 6,500, but just put another 700 in at 1,000. Oh, on Ethereum? Nice. If you believe in Ethereum for the long term, then that's potentially a great trade. It's a good time. The market's extremely fearful. We may very well be nearing the bottom. So that's what we have to like find these projects that we personally believe in. If you have conviction in Ethereum, then that's awesome. I have conviction in Ethereum. I haven't bought any today, but it's my second largest position in my portfolio. So I also believe that it's going to be very good. Velcro, what is up, my dude? Terra Classic is going off, right? It's wild. It's wild. Up significantly today, even though the market has looked the way it is. I'm looking back at the last low of 17 a couple of months back. If I had not been as worried and bought the dips, I would have been much better off. Exactly. It's of course hard to do. I think that buying the dips is super hard, but you know what's harder than buying the dips? Taking profit when the market is euphoric. That's harder than even buying when the market is super scared. So don't beat yourself up too much. I think just keeping focus on the market, even if it's just a few minutes a day, and just paying attention to the moves that happen in the market, trying to be like stay ahead of it, and have your game plan, right? So have your game plan, have your coins, the lists, and just dollar cost average into those coins. And yeah, don't get shaken out the market, because right now, like the time to get shaken out the market was when we dropped from like 65 to 55 to 50, right? That was when you want to get shaken out. Maybe even 45, but really when we start to go lower and you go lower, we're in 20Ks now. We've held on for so long, so getting shaken out now would be a bad choice in my opinion. But maybe we go down another 80 to 90%. There's no way of really knowing. Damn, that title scared me, bro. Did it? Crypto making a comeback? Nah, ETH proof of work is essentially dying, right? It's dying. It's really low, but not Ethereum. Not the new Ethereum. Proof of stake Ethereum. Sam from Watford, what's up, my dude? Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate you guys. I got 29p. Nice. Velcro, man. I know. It wasn't a great. I didn't actually hold. I held a lot on my ledger, so I'm sure it's there, but yeah, I never grabbed it. Chemistry bro, what's good? First time catching Conor live. Been following for quite some time now. Good day to you and the familia. What's up, Pablo? Yeah, I don't really go live very much, but I do want to go live more on this channel. I think it's a great way to connect with you guys. I love chatting with you guys. It's awesome. Shane Meadows, pre-recorded. I don't know if it is pre-recorded because... Or maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe it's just all an elaborate ruse and I've pre-recorded this. Is there a way to claim... ABMX? No, it doesn't seem like it. I haven't seen any updates, but yeah, I don't know. It doesn't seem like Binance or any of the centralized exchanges yet have actually given it. So they all have it. They're all holding it in their wallets. They have it. They have access to it. It's 100% there, but it's just whether or not they want to give us access to it. Ma99. I have a few different platforms that I use. It depends on where you are. If you're in America, you can use the link down there in the description. America or Australia, you can use Moomoo and get those 15 free stocks. And there's a bunch of other exchanges. One of the platforms that I use is IG. And yeah, there's a loads of different exchanges depending on where you guys are. Edwin, I'm not sure if it works in Canada. Just give it a go. Follow the link and see if you can sign up. Because it's a pretty sweet deal. I'm trying to push them. They need to do England. They need to do other places. But yeah, if you're American, you got the chance for that 15 free stocks. The UK, what did I use? What was that? Trading 212 and Free Trade is what I used to use. I don't use those anymore. I'm pretty sure you can use IG there as well. Let me look into it. If you jump onto another live, I'll try and find out what the best exchange is for you guys. And maybe there's one that we can get some free stocks as well. My opinion on ADA, I love it. I think Cardano is going to do well. It just hasn't really had its season. We're having the Basel fork, I think, on the 22nd. The 22nd, right? Yeah, ADA Basel fork on the 22nd. So I think it's going to do well, honestly. I just think it needs some time. It needs a bull market. It needs to get out of the bear market. It needs to prove itself because right now we can't actually use it. It doesn't work very well. So once you can use it, it works very well. We have decentralized apps that work on it. And then we go into another bull market. We could actually have a Cardano season, which we've never had. Much like the BNB Binance Chain season that we had, it's potential that Cardano could do that. And yeah, I think it's possible. I'm not in the UK, so just because I have an English accent doesn't mean that it's really... yeah. Abdul Samad, been with me for 1 year and getting into crypto now. Dude, that's awesome, you know, because if you were with me for 1 year, that means you started watching me when the bull market was on. I started making videos just before the last bull market, and then we got to the top, and now we're in a bear market, so it's the perfect time to be paying attention. Yeah, but I bought ETH before the merge on Binance. Will I receive free POW? I explained it. I don't know. It's up to Binance. I have no idea. Scott, I still hold my Everdome. I invested into it early. I don't really know. Honestly, there's so many projects that I invested into really early, and they're still there now. And we just have to see if we get out of this bear market and how they're looking, right? Because most of my coins are locked up because I invested in them before the launch. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, Cardano DEXs. I have a Cardano DEX ADA swap. That I invested into very early on. I told it to you guys on the channel, but yeah, I mean, Sunday Swap could do really well. Hopefully Pancakes, similar to Pancake Swap. And yeah, if we do get a Cardano season, this is chemistry, bro, I'm talking to you. If we do have a Cardano season, yeah, we could see some huge gains in those. So that's what I'm hoping for. Can I crack jokes sometimes? Yeah, I could try. I'm not very funny though. It's funny looking, but yeah, not very funny. 65 likes. Come on, guys. Let's like up this video before I go. I am going to jump off very soon. There's 114 of you guys watching. I got to eat some dinner. It's nighttime here. But yeah, it's been awesome. I do love chatting to you guys. Let me know in the comment section once this guy's once this video goes live, if you like the lives, I really would appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, nice. You've staked your DOT. I actually hold my DOT on Ledger. I should do the same. I know nowhere is safe, but is Terra Station safe-ish when connected to the Ledger? Yeah, I would say it's safe-ish. Like, it could be hacked, of course. You could connect to the you could connect to the wrong one. You could connect to the wrong unsafe decks and stuff like that. But safe-ish, safe-ish. The next Axie, I don't know. Enjoy your input. Thank you, BB. Really appreciate it. What do you, ABMX, what do you mean AI? What's that? When Conor AI? Oh, like a fake me. Top 5 picks. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, probably BNB, even though I actually hold very little of it. So I should dollar cost average into that. And then one more big one. Oh, it's hard. It's hard to do all of them. Just my top holdings, really. What's your view on NFT blue chips during a bear market? I would absolutely love for the Bored Ape Yacht Club or CryptoPunks to come down significantly. I made a video about a potential spiral, death spiral, where there would be loads of liquidations, and I had my fingers crossed that it would happen, because I would absolutely love a CryptoPunk. I think that the blue chips are going to do pretty well. Just like something like CryptoPunks, because it was basically the first one ever. Like the first profile picture project. I think that they're just going to do well because of that, right? Same way Bitcoin does well because it was the first one. So yeah, I would love to have one of those blue chips. I still hold my World of Women, which I would probably consider a blue chip, and yeah, I think that one it's different, right? It's the first one of its kind and that sort of vibe. So I'm going to continue to hold on to that. I think at the top it was worth $15,000 to $20,000. It's kind of a rare one. It's not too rare, but it's kind of rare. But yeah, 20,000. I have no idea what it's worth now. It's probably worth like 1,000. But yeah. You longed Cardano and took 5x leverage. Finally, my liquidity is. I don't know. Do you mean you got liquidated? Is that what you meant? Sorry, I don't really know. What's your current Bitcoin to alts ratio? I have about 50% Bitcoin. I think, yeah. Yeah. Depends on if you count my locked portfolio. So I have a vesting portfolio with, when I bring you guys early on projects that we can buy before they're launched, the coins are vested for a long period. So launchpad tokens and these early investments, the coins are locked up. So that's probably around 20%. Then I have around 20% altcoins, and then probably 25 to 30% Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then I also have the rest is stable coins, so I can keep buying the dip. No, Josh Mayo, I haven't heard of it. What's your most risky investment? Probably Luna Classic, Shiba Inu, and Doge. I have all of those in case we have a huge pump randomly at some point, right? I reckon that if Bitcoin just turns one day and we have a huge relief rally, these coins are gonna moon. And it's a very small, each one of those is less than 1% of my portfolio. So it's not anything that I'm concerned about. It can go to absolute zero, no problem. But if they pump super hard, then that's gonna give us or give me an awesome return, I reckon. And then I'm gonna be taking profits. I'm gonna be selling them. What's your best altcoin for the next 2 years? Ethereum, Polkadot, Kronos, BNB. Any really exchange tokens that you believe in the exchange could be good. Just a lot of the blue chips, really. A lot of the blue chips really is what I would go for. And if you want to be super degen and really risky, then Luna Classic, Shiba Inu, and Doge, just as a small part. All right, guys, can we get 10 more likes up in here before I go? If you guys did enjoy the live, I'm going to jump off now because I need to eat dinner. If you did enjoy it, I'd really appreciate you just smashing up that like button. I do like coming here and chatting with you guys. I mean, like, it feels like way more of a community when I can talk to you directly. So if you do have questions, if you do have any questions that you want me to answer, leave me down in the comment section. Even though I won't be live anymore, it would really... I read them all. I read all the comments. Since Luna Classic had an awful crash, have you now got sell orders on your stable coins in case that happens? No, I don't have any sell orders, but that's a good idea. That could be a good way to hedge against the crash. Having sell orders. I don't hold them on exchanges though, so I don't hold my stable coins on any exchanges just in case we get locked out of any of them. So I can just move them straight in. So it's not really an option, but I'm very diversified in all of the stable coins now. And I don't hold any algorithmic stable coins. So yeah, with that said, guys, thank you for stopping in. It's been awesome. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Peace.